Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, today is Vlogmas Day 8. I hope you guys are excited. This is a really good recipe. It's very simple. I made it kind of simple the way I arranged it, so I'm going to show you guys. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is I made, okay. Now, you know how I had those doughs in my freezer, right? Remember I made those doughs in my freezer? I had put them in my freezer while I used, I used some the other day when I made the cookies with the chocolate on them. Well, I had, it smells so good. I had two cute things left. So what I wanted to make was, every year I make these cheese. They're called cream cheese Dainties. And what they are is they're the cookies with the little hole in the middle with the jelly in them. I make them every single year. And so I didn't make that dough yet. I usually make a specific dough for that, but when I made this dough, I noticed that when I made the short cookies, you know, when I made the chocolate cookies, this dough is very soft. Now, this is a sugar cookie dough, but I really like this. And this I made by accident, this dough. I was telling you guys about it yesterday. I made it by accident. I was trying to make, I was making pie crust, and by accident I used a half a cup of flour each instead of a half a teaspoon of flour for each. So anyway, so Jerry Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors helped me create well, she looked it up and she found a recipe that I could add to what I already had mixed. So I was able to make a cookie dough batter, and so I froze it because I wasn't ready to use it then. So now I'm going to use this. But anyway, I'm going to use this because the cookies that come from this cookie dough, they're very soft, and that's what the cream cheese Dainties are, very soft. So I think I could use these for the cream cheese Dainties. So I'm going to try. So I woke up this morning and realized I didn't have any strawberries. I didn't have any strawberry jelly, so I remembered I had frozen strawberries in there. And so, guess what I did, guys? I made strawberry jelly. Oh my God, look, with homemade. I made homemade strawberry jelly. It is so good. I just melted, put these in put the frozen strawberry. I had some frozen. I had a few that were fresh strawberries that were okay. So I just put them in a pot, and it took like 40 minutes to an hour. Slowly, I just simmered them until they all melted and came all down. I added sugar. I added a little lemon juice, mixed it up really well, and then I set it in the refrigerator. And now it's ready to be used. Look at that. Guys, it is so freaking good. So good. And it was so easy to make. Of course, the spoon that I want is not here. Oh, here, I use this one. Guys, so good. Look at that. So good. The smell. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, let's get a sip of water. I think there's 18 days until Christmas. I think so. Let's change the thing. All right, guys. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing, buddy? So let's roll this out. Okay. It saves me a lot of time because I don't have to make the dough. This dough is already made, which is awesome. What are you doing? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. That's my slipper. I really should have my I don't have my thing on, but I should because of flour. You know the way I am with flour. You know the way I am with flour. So I'll show you how you make these. They're very simple. Let me preheat the oven. Watch, buddy. I'm going to do 375. Nothing's in the oven, so the oven's preheating. So what I'm going to do is, I mean, I really don't even have to roll them out because they're going to be little balls. But yes, I kind of do have to do that. Cut them out, I mean. Trying to think what I'm going to do here. I'll use this one. This is an ornament. Thank you, Belinda Barks. This is an ornament. I was like, what is this? A bell? An ornament? I don't know. So I'm just going to make the circles out. Cooper. I'm going to make the circles like this. Those are cute. And so I'll make those. Let me get the thing. What are you doing, buddy? Okay. Go get your toys. Go get your toy. Go get it. I'm moving this stuff over so I can fit some other stuff over here. I'm going to put this here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take this, cut this little thing off. Oh boy, I feel like that's, why is that crumbling up? This is how I usually make them, but that's awfully small. No, they have to be bigger. They definitely have to be bigger. So I'm just going to have to use them like, do them like this. Make them into balls. And I don't know why this is crumbling. I hope that's not going to be an issue. It might be. Make them into balls like that. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the spoon. Where's that spoon that I had? Oh, I put it in the jelly. Okay, what I'm going to do is take, you can do your thumbprint. They're called thumbprint cookies, but see, now that right there to me is not big enough. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. So this one I'm going to leave how it is, but I'm going to make them a tiny bit bigger. You see? Cooper, you were just out. So I don't think you're going to be able to roll these because I think when you roll them, they're going to become crumbly. So I think I'm just going to have to mold them into like a circle. You know what I mean? And that's fine, like a flat circle. Mold them into a circle. Because I think when you roll them, they're going to break. So figure out how big you want them. And then just do the thumb. Do the thumbprint. See? Hey, what do you think you're doing, buddy? See, this one I think is too small, and this one is just about the right size, I think. I think that one is perfect. Right? Yeah. So I'm not going to put that much flour because I don't want them to get all crumbly. Because I think that's the difference in the dough. The other dough might not be as crumbly as the sugar cookie dough. And we're going to see how these come out. I mean, I think they're going to come out good. They taste amazing, so I don't see how they can't come out good. So just flatten it like that, see? Flatten it how you want it. And then thumbprint it. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. perfection. So let's see how much. So, I mean, I could have saved this for sugar cookies or made some of the other ones again, but I wanted to try these today and do this for Vlogmas Day 8. So they're a little bit time consuming because you have to really shape them into it. If I had like a better cookie cutter, I could probably use a glass or something. Flatten it. That one's kind of big. Bigger than probably... You know what maybe I should do? This one is, yeah, this one's a little bit too big. See, I don't want it that big. Alright, let's try to do this better. Let me see what I can do. Just give me a second. Shape it into a ball. Flatten them. And then, there we go. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to make these all into, I'm going to make a whole bunch of them, and then when it's time to fill them and put them in the oven, I'll show you guys. All right, so what you got to make sure is that when you poke the hole that you don't go through, because that's what I did. I went through a little bit and it made a little hole, and therefore, you know, all the stuff will come out. So just make sure you don't poke through when you make the thumbprint, because then all the strawberry is going to come right out. So I just flatten it like that with my hand. Flatten it, and then make the thumbprint. Cute, right, guys? Now, like I said, I want them like medium size, small to medium. Well, you know, they're not too small, they're not too big. You want a nice size, though. This looks a little bit small, so I'll add a little bit more to it. Kind of shape it into a circle and then just flatten it. You can flatten it on the paper or you can flatten it in your hand like I just did. All right, we're going to make 3 more. We're going to bring these little down more to the end so we can fit 3 more up there. And this one, that's okay. Just want to make sure the hole wasn't going through. And like I said, make them the size you want to make them. If you want to make them smaller than this, make them smaller. Depends, you know. I don't want them small, but I don't want them huge either. So I think this is this size I have is a pretty nice size. So shape it into a ball. Flatten it out. Stick your thumb in there carefully. Just make sure you didn't make a hole through. Make a ball, flatten it out, and stick your thumb in. And Some of them are a little bit bigger than others, but listen, I'm not perfect. Not perfect. All right, let's see now. All right. Print it like that. All right, guys, we got a little bit of dough left there. Now we're gonna fill them and we're gonna put them in the oven. This one has a little bit of a, where did I see that? This one has a little bit of a hole here. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more dough in there. I don't want them to ooze out. Sometimes they ooze up a little bit. I've had that happen to me before. And they're a little messy. They could be a little bit messy, but they're so good. All right, now this is the first time I'm ever using fresh jam or jelly. I always buy it. I always use it from the store. So this is my first time, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just trying to make sure there's enough of a hole here. Because the object is, I want the jelly to stay in there. Okay. Oh my God, this looks so good. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh my God. These are the things that really excite me. Fill them up to the tippy top. It's all right if it's coming out a little bit. You want them right up to the top. Don't skimp on them, because that's the best part. And like I said, they're going to ooze out a little bit onto the cookie. It's just natural. And then what you do when they're done, you put powdered sugar on them. Ooh! So yummy. So yummy. Mmm. So good. And I like the idea of making my own jam because I can control the sugar. Like, I made it as sweet as I liked it, as tart as I liked it. To me, it was a little bit too tart, which means I put a little bit too much lemon juice in it. So what I did was I added a little bit of salt, and a little bit more sugar, and that took the tartness right out. And this jelly here is going to go far. It's going to go really far. It stretches. Trying to be as neat as possible. I don't want to get it all over the cookie. It's going to ooze out a little bit, like I said, but I want the cookie to look nice. Now, I'm going to put these on like 7-8 minutes and just watch them because I don't really know how long they're going to take. They might take a little bit longer because they're thicker cookie. So they might take like 10 minutes, but I just want to make sure there's enough jelly in all of them. It's going to ooze out a little bit. I'm not worried about it. Okay, guys, here we go. Oh my goodness. All right, Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes,
Dum dum.
starting now.
All right, let me get my other baking sheet. Where is that baking sheet? I have a few baking sheets. Oh, it's right here. Adoy. Adoy, adoy, adoy. There's only a couple here. So. probably get like, I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe out of here. All right, I'm gonna make the rest of these up and then I'll come back to you guys. All right, guys, so I got 6 more out of here. So I'm just gonna fill them and then put those in there. And I'm gonna see how this dough, how these cookies come out. And if they come out like I like them and they're good, I'm gonna make this dough for the, I'm gonna actually make them for the sugar cookies and I'll make them for these. These are my most popular ones. Everybody loves these. But this is my first time using this sugar cookie, this dough for this. So we'll see. If they're not as good, then I'm definitely going back to the other ones. Because they're so good. But these, like I said, these didn't disappoint with the other cookies that I made. The cookies are so soft. The cookies are really, really delicious. So, if they taste good, we're going to go with them. Yes, and the other cookies I only cooked like for 7 minutes, so I want to make sure that I don't overcook these too. Alexa, set the timer for 7 minutes.
Second timer, 7 minutes.
All right, so that's all the dough that's all the dough that I had for that. So yeah, guys. Look at this. It's so good. I don't know how I can't make my own jam. It's so simple. It's so simple to make. I got dishes to do here, as you can see. Don't feel like doing them. All right, so I'm going to wait till these are done, and then I'll get them out, and then we'll taste them, guys. We'll let them cool. We'll taste them, and I'll show you how they came out. So excited. Vlogmas Day 8. How fun. All right, guys, I'm going to take these out now. Take them off and put them on. I think they're done. They cooked about, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 minutes. And they're definitely cooked longer than the other cookies, and that's because they're a lot bigger and thicker. So let's get the spatula. Look at these guys. Oh my God, they look amazing. They look amazing. Holy moly, they smell amazing. Now, these, I think, were a little, like, I thought they were going to be too, I mean, these are a little bit bigger than I probably would have wanted. A tiny bit smaller. On the other ones that I made on the other tray are probably the size that I prefer. But these are beautiful. These are beautiful. So I'm not worried about them. You know, they're just gorgeous. But I could have probably got like another 3 or 4 cookies out of the ones. My phone's somewhere. The ones that I could have made a little bit smaller. But that's, like I said, that's okay. It's a learning curve, and you can learn as you go. These are going to be amazing. And as long as they taste good, they're going to be awesome. I'm not going to put powdered sugar on them now. I'm going to wait till they cool off a little bit before I put the powdered sugar on them. All right, guys. So here we go. We're going to put this here. And then we're going to put a little bit. They cooled off a little bit. So we're going to put some powdered sugar on them. Guys, they look amazing. And of course, I have to do a taste test. Okay, let's do this one. Are we ready? First of all, look at that. amazing. Okay, let's taste it. Mmm. Mmm. Really good. Mmm. Yes. Yes, and thank you. Please, yes, and thank you. Oh my God. Really good. They taste just like the cream cheese Dainties. And the jelly. Jelly is amazing. Mmm. Oh my God. There's nothing like that homemade jelly. Holy moly. Nothing like it. The cookie's buttery. The jelly's like a little tart. Mmm. It's so good. Guys. These are amazing. Soft. Delicious. Happy, happy dance. Happy, happy dance. You love these guys. Your family and friends will love these. Be careful, don't drop them, Linda. Please don't drop them. Look at this, guys. Look. Ah! They're amazing. They're so good. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was Vlogmas Day 8. These are amazing cookies. So, so yummy. Try them out. I'm enjoying doing these videos so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. I so appreciate all of you. I'm having a ball. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And I'll see you on the next Vlogmas. Bye guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.